Hey everyone, welcome back to another edition of NMB Takoyaki Party, the podcast about NMB 48. This is episode 118, and my name is Matt, and I've had a very crazy past couple of weeks with some of the news and events going on here, which we'll talk about later on in the episode. But I'm also joined by Jeff, who is live on the pitch. Live from the soccer match from the other day. live from Panasonic Stadium.
I stayed in the stadium for 24 hours after it ended.
Yeah, that's how you know. Make sure it happened, it finished properly. Did you watch the whole game, or only watch until the halftime? Okay.
Yeah, I watched. I spent the money. I want to get my money's worth.
When we went to rugby, did we watch the whole match, or did we leave before 3/4 in? Right.
I think we stayed, or maybe slightly early. I don't know. I think you had to go to the theater show.
Yeah, and then we went to the taco place afterwards. Yeah. And then I got COVID that day. But that's like we're not gonna talk about things that happened 3 years ago, 4 years ago. But yeah, well, we'll talk about. We also got Arda here.
Hey, so sleepy right now.
Yeah, didn't you run a marathon in your Wakapon jersey?
Yeah, because it is a kind of running event for independence celebration. Yeah. So earlier today I do 8K because. Oh. This year is 80 years of anniversary.
Oh, okay. Should have been 80K. extra kilometer every year. Was anyone impressed by your Wakapon jersey? Any wotas, Indonesian wotas?
No, yes.
Or actually,
there's general people asking who is Wakanabe.
Was anyone insulted because the Independence Day was, after the Japanese occupation.
Yeah, I mean, the relationship is better than back then in 45.
Yeah.
Maybe it's more one-sided because all the Indonesians want people to come to Indonesia. Yeah. The Japanese people don't want them to come to Japan. Yeah. All right. So we had a kind of it was weirdly slow month, and then a couple days ago we had a lot of big announcements just come out, and then mostly it's been festivals and other random events, small concert, live things they've been doing the past month. So we'll talk about some of that, but we'll kick things off by talking about our there's another recurring segment. I guess we had a break for a while, but now we're back with this. Yeah. Another graduation announcement from Wada Miyu. So, this happened a couple weeks ago, actually. Almost a month ago, actually. And I was kind of caught by surprise, but also very kind of more upset. It ruined my day. I was having a perfectly fine day, because give you a whole recap the whole day. So that was the same day as the Mara and Bachi NMB day. So I got done watching that, and then they had Team M show right after that. So I'm like, okay, it's a busy schedule, but it's fun. I was all happy. Everything was good until the very end. The quote DJ, he's like, yeah, that was a good day until the very end. Because they all went to that as well.
So is it a real surprise, or the committee already knew beforehand that she?
I'm not in the committee, so I don't know. But also, I mean, it was she's always been kind of a time bomb. People always felt like she would leave any time, right? Because she's old and has been talking about that, or has been it's on her mind for a while. But I didn't expect it was going to happen at this moment. I thought it was going to be okay. The single finished, the event's finished. She was going to wait until the next single to do it if she was going to do that at all. I kept on saying it's not. She's safe until she does the opening pitch for the Marines or the Swallows or whoever. Yeah. But I guess that's not the case though.
So kind of how I felt for Chihhi.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, it could have happened any time, but also kind of caught off guard. Surprise, yeah.
Yeah, but then
and also Jeff always notices when during the before they do the final bow, Miu's always fidgeting randomly. Mm-hmm. She's gonna announce or something, but then she doesn't. It's always a weird fake out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with this kind of Miyu announcement compared to Chihhi or Kojin, at least both of them got the proper farewell ceremony. But with Miyu, I think she almost got none.
Yeah, she's getting nothing.
Except the later an upcoming event for her.
Yeah, and she said this like on Instagram story or something or whatever that she was like she's been thinking about doing this. She wanted to announce this back like in March and April, but the schedule didn't work out, and so it wasn't until now that she finally got a chance to announce it. Which, you probably could have still announced it sooner. There was like one day you probably could have found that.
Yeah, it's weird because I don't think there were that many like Team M Seitansai or like grad shows or whatever.
March and April was crazy because I could barely get any birthday card things because it was all Seitansai and graduations back in April at least. But even then, like May, June, you still could have had a chance to do that before like the final events. But maybe she was like, she didn't want to like kind of like upstage like Anju's like final moment or whatever.
Who knows?
So yeah. But yeah, she said she's leaving in November, so like same time as Kojin.
And with this Miyu announcement graduation, it also left Hono as the only original member of M.
Yeah, that's what was a little funny too. And it was the M show I went to this last week or whatever, where it was like mostly, I think, it's only one or two subs, but everyone else is new members. And like, so Hono even said when she first joined, she was the youngest member of Team M, and then at that performance, she was the oldest member of Team M, like age-wise. Things have changed. Maybe it just means Hono need to leave too, so all of M can be cleaned. Just wash her hands.
No. Actually, speaking of like team and theater show, like in November the new theater shows will have started, but then
October, yeah.
Do you think Do you think Miyu would learn the new stages just to perform like 2 times?
No.
And then do a graduation show?
No.
Well, she'll have to.
She even rarely perform in Utopia, so I don't think she will learn the new stage.
They'll have to do something. I mean, same deal with like, with Chihhi and Kojin too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Chihhi will have another month, but still.
They can learn a new stage easily. We know that at least, but then.
But I guess like in like Nagisa's case, right? Like she didn't learn the new N. She did her own special thing, so.
Yeah, and then like people will argue about like whether they should take a Shonichi spot or whatever.
Right. It didn't matter. Said Haru took a Shonichi spot for the new team M.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too much stuff up in the air right now.
Yeah. Also, people are saying, "Oh, she's not going to get a graduation concert," which, well, of all members, she deserves one, but. I think the schedule's probably too tight if they can't even squeeze. If it's going to be one, it's going to be like some like shitty small venue like Zappor or something. Or
I mean, there's no way they can add another concert now when they're doing November anniversary plus Kojin grad.
Yeah,
and then December's Christmas plus Chihhi.
Yeah, and beside that, I don't think that Miyu has enough stamina to do a whole graduation concert.
Yeah, so they'll probably do she'll probably do a Con Murray thing. That's what they've been doing for a lot of like the smaller minor members.
Yeah.
Yeah. She probably, hers though won't be like a dance thing. It'll probably be like her 100 episode talk thing, part 2, because she was supposed to do that like last June. Not this year June, but last June 2024 was when her second one was supposed to happen, but it never happened. So that's probably what she would do if she was going to do that.
Yeah, I mean, what if she wants to like, do something to wrap up her idol career more than like picking songs from the like 48 group catalog, because she's never really been like someone who loves to perform, and people say like, oh, I want to see you in this unit, this song. Like as you said, she's more known for her MC and stuff, so. An episode talk thing would be an interesting idea.
And her favorite song is Hominy Thank You, so should just do that.
Yeah. it was crazy how 7 Gen fallen apart in just 5 years.
Like, yeah. And so her whole speech was saying, I've been in the group for 5 years, and then she's been Sabatsu for 3 years now. And it's I felt like she was gonna announce it back at her birthday show, which also would have been the thing, but I guess that would have been too cliche. But even in her birthday speech, I remember she said something she wanted to kind of be a good senpai for new generations and stuff. But then I guess she changed her mind.
Yeah, and also I thought she want to be at least once a top seller in NMB after Kojirin graduation. But then
Kojirin was her rival. She called her rival, but her rival quit, so now she won't get to be the top seller now.
I think maybe she wants to beat her fair and square and doesn't want to default be number one.
Yeah. And it makes me think, okay, who's the next bestseller? Is it going to be Raypon or...
Yeah, I think it's Raypon.
Ayapyeon. Now, Keito's sales were, they're kind of, not consistently the top. They only do it for, when she's center. As a reward. But it's Raypon or Ayapyeon.
Ayapyeon still too much rely on her own gimmicks of growing.
Yeah. And then, the whole thing sucks, because all the events finished. But she did miss one of the online Hanshikai, back in July, because she was sick. It's July 6th or 7th or something. So she's doing a makeup on, I think it's September 14th.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's when they're doing the makeup for that. So I actually had 3 slots booked for her, so I will still get my final chance to talk to her that. So
got lucky then.
Well, it was lucky, and also it was paranoia because I actually signed up for all these 6 tickets before her Seitan just in case she was going to announce. I was panic buying tickets, just okay, I'll have my chance. And then I thought the last chance would have been during the in-person events or whatever. But I'll get to do it a little later.
Maybe she 4D chessed that.
Yeah,
she knew people would do that.
Well, I mean, at least she got a makeup date compared to Yukino that you have to return all the CD.
And Mikana too.
To refund, yeah.
Yeah, which Mikana because she's leaving in a couple days, and then Yukino because I guess she's not capable of doing it, I guess, or
you don't know when she's going to come back.
Yeah, so at least I got that. That's good for me for the makeup for the online. And then she also just announced at the camp stream earlier today that she is going to be releasing a photo book coming out on October 15th. There's going to be 2 versions of that, a regular version, and then there's going to be an exclusive one from 7net for 3,000 yen. And there's also another one through the Wani Books website where it's signed, and also it comes a little acrylic figure. It's an extra 1,000 yen or something for that. It's 4,000 for that.
Acrylic stand is so weird for a photo book bonus.
So and that's going to start doing the pre-sales by the time this podcast goes up. And then they said they're going to be doing events. They haven't said actually when exactly, but they said they're going to do some release events, memorial events, closer to the release day as well. So people will also get a chance to see her for that, at least.
Yeah, probably Hanover even.
3,000 yen for 5 seconds.
Yeah. And all the fuckboys are going to buy all the fucking tickets, so I gotta...
Well, I mean, Matt probably will buy a lot.
That might be the most I buy.
So
also not for myself, but also because I'll probably be doing proxy for Fox or Jar or whoever. So I'll speak on their behalf. That's what Andy used to do for Milky and stuff like that, or Yuri or Fuko.
So are you gonna go to the Kanto event as well if there is one, or just stay in Kansai?
We'll see. We'll see how fast, if the Osaka one sells out immediately or whatever, I can't get any tickets, can't get enough tickets, I'll see if I'll look into doing Kanto. We'll just see when it's going on, too.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's not surprising she got a photo book, right? She's one of the last, top Gravure members we have.
The last Gravure, main Gravure, which even leaves another bigger hole for NMB.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird that suddenly NMB stopped doing Gravure. I don't know, maybe because of Banpaku, but I don't...
The members don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Well, Girlspedia is gonna be the same 4 members every time.
Yeah, Tomocha, Misora, Yayoi, Koyorin.
You gotta wait, I guess, next year for Yukino and Yoshimin, I guess.
Yoshimi, what?
She will probably. She's up for everything.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, I think she understands her strengths and weaknesses.
Nah, Yoshimin probably gonna try at least once.
Really?
Considering her personality.
Yeah.
Some farmer graphier.
Hey, people are into that. The father's daughter, or whatever.
Overalls.
And like the checkered print bikini or something like that, with like a stick of hay or something on a hay bale.
Yeah, but
redneck.
with Miyu photobook is published by Wani Book. It means that we won't get a digital preview because Wani Book only release UTB and it's only physical only. So there won't be any digital preview from the magazine.
You had to buy it at the store. Or from
you
Amazon.
have to scan manually from the physical magazine.
Yeah.
But you saw...
Also because they're doing like 2 versions and stuff. Feels like this has like more... Maybe a bigger budget, maybe. They're going to market it better than like any other recent photo books.
Hopefully. I mean, maybe they see Miyu has like more mainstream appeal outside of just the core NMB fans. Actually, like we're jumping ahead, but like at the Ganba match, I went with a friend who's a like longtime Ganba fan, and then he said the member he liked from watching the performance was Miyu. he told me that today, and then I told him, oh, actually she already announced graduation, but then actually today she announced that she's having a photo book, so well, congrats. You can enjoy that before she leaves.
Yeah. And then her health has been like off and on, like she's always had like weird like long COVID or something allegedly, so it's always been like kind of ill, like even like through since like July. Yeah, since July she's been ill, like couldn't do all the events, and then like missed Mikana's graduation concert, right? Because there's illness. She had like a weak voice during the Tenchi concert. Yeah. So she's always been like kind of ill and stuff, like with doesn't do shows too often, just either due to her ability or due to her health.
And then the fact that today's photo book announcement was at the beginning of the YNN camp stream is like normally they announce that stuff at the end of a theater show. Yeah, but, like the upcoming 2 M shows this week are Misora Seitansai and Mikana Grad. So then she would have to wait another week or so, but they need to start the sales as soon as possible, I guess. Yeah,
and also because she wasn't at like the last M show or like the previous one, so the timing, everything seems kind of rushed with her. Like the timing's been weird. Too much real work.
Yeah, and unfortunately for this photo book, the photo shoot is on Okinawa and not overseas.
Okay. And you said, also she was teasing that photo book for a while. Like she's like even back like in June or July. She's like, "Oh, I have some really exciting work news. I'm excited for." And then we thought maybe it was baseball or something, but yeah, I think it was a photo book. I think I asked her during one of the Hanshikai, like, "Oh, you said you had some work. It's like some exciting work," and then I did like a gesture of a book, and then she kind of giggled. So I'm like, "Okay."
And Arda, you said the photographer does a lot of Nogi photo books.
No, Morning Musume.
Or Morning Musume.
Oh, what? Morning Musume.
Yeah, because Wani Book usually publish the Morning Musume photo book.
Oh, I didn't know Morning Musume did photo books.
The Morning Musume photo book usually they release every year for the same member. So yeah, usually there are 3 members that regularly release photo book every year until they graduate.
I see.
Yeah, but we will see how it looks on Miyu.
We'll see. It will sell better than Wakapon. We'll put that as the benchmark.
Well, I mean, it will be have better promotion already because it has to cover.
Already making an excuse. Yeah, shit, better promotion. I mean,
But
because all the other photo books have been shit.
The content of Wakapon photo book is quite good. Yeah, we will see for Miyu. Probably the best way to compare is Wakanyan because it's on the same generation. And
I mean, but that's like shit.
Yeah, Wakanya is not really good for me.
I mean, even like Ray's second photo book was shit too. So, like, it's gonna be closer, like, yeah, compared to like maybe like Wakapon or like Yuzuha's photo book in terms of like their last good seller one.
Mm. Or probably Chihhi later if she really release one.
No one wants to see that.
Yes.
Except for Konski.
Yes, we do.
Konski keeps on doing like a daily tweet. I can't see their cash notes like
A bunch
praying
of us
for Chihhi photo book every day hashtag or whatever it was.
It's pretty likely she'll have one.
It's kind of funny how I didn't expect well, probably Mighty expected probably, but I expect Misaki to be the other remaining 7th gen, one of the last 2 7th gens remaining.
Yeah, but I don't know. She's been really off the radars recently.
She's been taking tests. She just did the IELTS test. And
how many years she until she graduates from high school? How many years she
this year? This year, spring will be her last
graduation.
Year. So she's gonna be doing like the exams and stuff this fall too. So
well, next year then. I don't think she continue after high school.
I mean, she's preparing for her life after NMB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any last comments on Miyu?
I'm probably gonna write a letter to her later, but I'll be like,
oh wow.
At first I didn't wasn't interested in her because I'm not into the whole,
Fishing,
Budiko fishy, grab your thing or whatever. But then eventually I came around
because she likes
for
Pokemon.
other reasons, because Pokemon and Super Smash Brothers and other,
oh my god,
other stuff. And then just like hearing how she has like so much stuff to talk about, like her whole life experience. She like even like the 100 episode thing. She talks about like her previous part-time jobs, like her like friends from school, experiences from school, like from high school, middle school, her family. She's like very open about like her life and stuff. She has a lot of experience, so it's like she's been really interesting, very entertaining. And even I guess you even see that now with Kurumi and probably some other older members now. Like they have a lot of like stuff to talk about. So I think it's nice having her being really old and like joining in pretty late, after college and everything, and she already got like all like the stupid young stuff out of her system by then. So that's why I think she had like a pretty clean career, all things considered. There was like that one weird thing with that one comedian thing.
I mean, that was before she joined.
So yeah, and that was like some weird, they're wearing the same shirt, so clearly they're dating, which is always like stupid.
Well, I mean, I still consider Miyu as sketchy up until because of her inner circle of Fua, Mochan, and Zion.
Oh, the Fua gang connection.
Yeah. So, yeah, maybe she got better after hanging out a lot with Yumin and Kojirin.
Yeah, when she was in Team N with herself, yeah, they got better. And then I think kind of related to Miyu, so I kind of done talk about Miyu, but so with her leaving, that opens up another Senbatsu spot, right? So now there'll be like 4 spots open, theoretically.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And like, so that's gonna make the next Senbatsu like, I'm not gonna say good or interesting, but not good interesting. But like it's gonna be kind of like how you like we said like how Miyu like wanted to earn the victory fair and square. I think also these Senbatsu spots from the upcoming members I'll be taking them aren't gonna be fair and square. It's just because like you stuck around long enough, you get the spot.
Well, that also means the mighty place is also still safe.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Mighty is never going to be dropped, but I mean, there are other things so far. If you're someone who Oshi's one of the border members like me, there are other things leading up to it that indicate, that
it's going to go in that direction, yeah.
Yeah,
but now it's become way easier, and now also like another person is going to be walking through the door.
They still earn it against the others they're competing against. Like, for example, Yayoi, so the border members who are closest right now are like Yayoi, Hono, Koyorin, maybe
Risa,
Tenna, Risa.
Yeah, maybe Sakura.
Sakura is a tier below them for sure.
Yeah, I don't think Sakura could not make it.
So yeah, that's the thing. So I mean, it's still, replacing graduates is the natural cycle of the 48 group, but so
it's like such a big change though. So there's such a big swap. So if they stick with 16, yeah, those 4 or whatever. So like Tenna, not Tenna, Hono, Yayoi, Tenna, Koyorin maybe, or Risa. That's probably like most likely. But I could also see management being like dicks and be like dropping it. No, we're only gonna do like 14, or we're only gonna do 12 or something, and just.
Well, I mean,
because we can't put everyone in there.
I mean, I agree if like all 4 of them get in at the same time, it's less impactful for each one.
Yeah.
It's like, you get a Senbatsu, you get a Senbatsu.
Yeah. But if they only do like 2 and it's only Yayoi and Hono, I mean, you'll be happy about that, but I'll be.
Yeah. But that means that there is almost no competition on Senbatsu right nowadays, though. With the senior member leaving and just replacing.
But as I said, you still have to fight to get to that place to be next in line. Like, for example, I mean, directly comparing like Yayoi and Koyorin. Koyorin, like, started getting really popular with Gravure, especially last year. And then there were some instances where Koyorin was picked ahead of Yayoi. For example, like center for Zipper last year it was the Next Gen concert, I think.
Okay.
It's small things like that. Or like getting picked for some festival here or there.
Yeah. Same with Tenna, also like appearing in a lot of those festivals and stuff as well too.
Mm-hmm. Even though her sales aren't that good.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Yeah, Yayoi and Hono have the sales to merit it, and then I guess also Risa. But I think Risa, they don't use her too much every now and then. But she's like kind of like behind like Tenna and too young.
She's still in high school, yeah. So one like excuse or like reasoning I've heard from other fans is like, you can't take points away from Risa for not having real work because it's hard when she's still a student. I don't know.
Yeah. Plus, and then we have like your possible dropped members, right? But I don't think of those now. Possible members that could drop would be like Kurumi, but they're not gonna drop her, I feel.
Yeah, I think there's no one gonna be dropped from Korean Senbatsu.
Drop Wakapon again.
Nah.
Yeah. Or Yucatan. But I think they're going with the Yucatan narrative.
Yeah, she did better than when she was on Senbatsu on Nagisa Saiko.
Like, Yucatan sales weren't as good as Wakatan for like this round either, but I think they're going to keep her. I think they're going with the whole...
She saw Otsam better than Kurumi or Mighty.
Yeah, she's stronger in there. But I think they're going to go with like her and like Ray Polna as like your next, rivalry center or whatever. They might do a double center with those two next single.
The next Ume Yamamoto.
Yep.
Well, NMB always tried doing that, so yeah. I can see that happen.
They could drop Sakatan finally.
Nah.
They weren't going to drop her for taking a hiatus. No, they'll never do it now. But it does make it different, yeah.
But when will the next single go?
Yeah, that's also a thing, yeah. There's like a Matome post. They're saying, well, it's probably not going to happen until December or something. which seems a little kind of late, but I mean that's not out of question. Like Woroto People and Bokugai Dareka came out in December, like on literally the last Wednesday of the year, like the 31st or something stupid like that. So
yeah, there's
that
just
is a possibility.
fewer and fewer weekends available for events now this year,
or like release date available as other groups start taking over. Unless they want to like set it to fail and like release it in October with like a month of promotion, but I don't think it's going to do that. I think they're going to wait until after the new stages and stuff.
Yeah, there's too much going on.
Because they're going to probably want to do like some Akagumi, Shirogumi kind of song thing maybe, or something to incorporate those new set list teams or whatever things.
Mm.
Or they like bring back like a Tepotai or something. It's been a while since one of those. Non-Battle 3. Okay. But yeah, I think that's it for the Miyu talk into next Senbatsu. Okay, next, so the Osaka Marathon next year, 2026, is happening. That's like, what, February, usually, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think we already knew, like, Mako was going to be joining that, but also Yucatan, Chihiro, Tomocha, and Koyorin will also be participating in it. I think Koyorin was already announced as well, too. But kind of surprised Yucatan is doing this. She doesn't seem like she has the stamina for this kind of thing.
Actually, I think Yucatan ran very well during the early 9-gen show at YN. That some tests at YN do for 9-gen when they first time join NMB. If I'm not forgotten.
And Chihiru's like weirdly athletic, surprisingly athletic. She's just tall. She's the tallest member.
Yes,
so
yeah.
Fast. But yeah, it's some interesting news. Just mostly of the members being selected for that.
Yeah, basically 9-gen and 10-gen. With
But
Mako, the only 8-gen.
No Kato.
Yeah, no Kato, no Sakatan, no Rapon. Alright. So there's that. Next, Wakapon is doing a special like rooms fan event with food. So some foods that she prepared, some dishes she's prepared. It's going to be held at the Yoshimoto Dondobori Theater on September 30th. She announced this at her Seitansai like last month, which I went to, and that was her like little announcement. So I won that, so I'm going to be going to that.
Wait, did she actually say she's cooking it, or is like just some recipe?
Yeah,
she preparing the menu. Yeah, so probably in the cafe will prepare it.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, unless she has like, I mean, she seems like she would be very extra and would like have like little individually wrapped like dishes of like some like sashimi plate or some bullshit she would make.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, cooking for yourself versus cooking for 100 people is very different.
Yeah. Yeah, for that, I actually got my ticket. It was ticket number 91 is what I got. But some people lost. Apparently, couldn't win tickets for this.
Yeah.
How big is the theater? It's quite small, right?
It's pretty small.
Probably around 100. Yeah.
I went there for like Anju
did you...
and Shiori's play or skit thingy.
Arda, did you apply for that?
No.
Did you win? Oh no.
I mean, it's a September, and I don't think that I can go during that date. Yeah, so
you've gone too much already.
Yeah, better save for later date if there is next single or next event.
Save for Wakatan Seitansai for next year.
We will see.
Yeah. So yeah, that's happening on the 30th, and then also right after the event. So I guess events are like at like.
Yeah, so
it's like 6 o'clock or something, and then
yeah,
afterwards...
so the fan event is gonna be on 6:30, and then the talk event with Navi Afro Minagawa will be on 8:30.
8:30,
yeah.
Two
events.
Yeah, 2 events in the same day.
Same day.
Place.
Is
And
the
they
one
already
with
started selling tickets.
Is the Minaga one rooms or no? For
No, it was just on Fanny's. They already
Yeah, it's on
sold
Fanny,
tickets
yeah.
for it. I think it's already sold out. I didn't buy it because I wasn't interested in it.
but you only love Mera Mera Bachi Bachi. You don't love Yugata.
I don't like Navy's Afro. No. I didn't like Yugata NMB when it was, or not Yugata. I didn't like Hiragata NMB either because
It is also a talk event between the two outer book, yeah, so probably just normal talking about books.
yeah, so we have that to look forward to. And then on the Ura Namba Chan YouTube channel, they replaced the Knife Jin show, the Kyuki Variety Hoso. Now has been replaced by the 10th generation show called Juki Chu Moku. And basically the same kind of format as the Knife Jin show. It's a big variety show where they're all like in the random some random Yoshimoto office building, and they do like random variety games. And the MCs for this are Timekeeper, which I haven't heard of them before, but they seem okay. They're no Gokai Captain though.
By the end of it, you're gonna love them as much as Gokai Captain.
Maybe. It was like Gokai Captain. They also like showed up on like Mera Mera and Bachi Bachi NMB as well as like backup hosts or something too. So I mean, it's Matter Time Timekeeper shows up too. But it's good that like Ninth Gen has they have Gokai Captain, 10th Gen has Timekeeper, and then like the other gens they have Copy Poster and Double Higashi, I guess. So it's different generations of the gaining. And the 10th Gen show has been pretty good. It actually helps me learn more about the members because it's like been over a year now, and I feel like I barely know any of them or anything about them. So this has been very informative and very interesting to watch. It's still kind of low budget. Like the audio and sound levels are still kind of shit, but it's been fun. And then like the last recent episode had like some they were done editing it in time because it's like the weekly show. They edit it each week. And it was like delayed, so I actually ended up like posting like the next morning later. You can check that out. I think it's like every Tuesday that comes out on YouTube. Alright, and then we got some showroom bullshit to talk about. So we got the Pop Teen regular model contest. It's all 48 group participating in it. And so for NMB, it's Ayami, Miria, and Asana are the members that'll be participating in that. And so I think that starts sometime next month, actually.
Yeah, I don't think this team member have a solid fan base to win.
Yeah. Maybe Asana can assemble the bone people, the bone combies, the boners. I think Miria would be a good pick for this if she can actually go through because the whole Mikana regen.
Yeah, but then Miria is not really popular.
No.
The one that
she's
do
too weird, too.
Yeah, the one that does
salty,
Showroom every day is probably Ayami.
Yeah.
Probably in the
she's not that popular. Yeah. Yeah, so there's that showroom bullshit, and then we got some other showroom bullshit been ongoing for like the past few weeks, month or so with the 11th generation. They do this every generation now, where it's like members who didn't pass the initial screening can do showroom, and then they can get, if they get enough points, they can get kind of like put into another additional round for like the final selection, or basically kind of come back. And even then, it's still not guaranteed if they'll actually get picked or not.
Yeah, but then the usual showroom for the audition for the normal audition is also not really exciting.
No,
not really gaining traction or hype.
We've been burned like 3-4 times already, so yeah, it's
yeah. I mean, I didn't really pay attention to all the members.
I only saw like the random like Portuguese girl who's like wants to do it, but she doesn't speak Japanese, and
but then the Portuguese girls not really qualified for the regular.
No.
Yeah,
no.
Regular
and
audition.
then there's like the Korean girl named Miru who also wants to do it, and then only got like 15th or 16th in the last round. But it seems like she's
Yeah.
also like similar to like Kurumi or like Sion, where she just loves like 48 group and like AKB probably mostly. She just wants to use this as a way to kind of get involved with AKB, but probably doesn't realize it doesn't work that way anymore.
She's quite popular with the international fan, but then
Yeah, which doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't translate anything in Japanese.
I mean,
For Japanese
yeah,
fan.
this whole like extra audition thing is kind of a scam, right?
Yeah.
They have no chance, and it's just more chance for Showroom to gain money from fans who like throw money at it. But even for the real audition Showroom, did that start? That started, right? Or that already finished?
Or already over. So right now it's probably choosing for the final round.
Yeah.
Well, I watched nothing this time. Like even the past few, I watched a little bit.
I mean, I didn't even really know that it already started.
Yeah.
I just realized it when I browse Go-chan. Oh, there's audition going on right now.
Yeah, I saw only one Matome post. Usually, in the past few times, there have been like more Matome, but I guess in general, people know that the result from Showroom doesn't reflect the actual final numbers so much.
Yeah. And probably like the final selection like probably won't happen now until I think this goes until like September maybe, or so I think they're probably not going to choose. Probably it won't be picked till maybe end of September or maybe October, and then maybe they'll be
I think for 15 anniversary they will reveal.
Yeah, like the actual day. I don't think not the concert, but I think like the day they do the voting for the new captain. I think that might be when they'll reveal them. That seems like maybe might line up. If not, then maybe it could be at the concert, but it might be a little too late.
Yeah, but I really don't know with how 11 Gen will go, considering how bad it is for 10 Gen right now.
It's an odd number gen, so that means it's gonna be good.
You mean bad?
Yes. And it's gonna be it'll be interesting members.
Well, I mean 7 Gen already fallen apart, so
They'll fall apart, but they were interesting. They brightest light shines half as strong, or something like that, right?
Well,
So.
you know what they say. May you live in interesting times.
Yeah. Then we have a bunch of like little events happening in the coming weeks or so. So on August 28th is at the Expo, the Sense Trust presents Gachi Dance. They've been talking about this for a while now, but it's finally happening. They announced the lineup for that, which is going to be Senbatsu, but with Yoshino Misaki joining that.
So they are doing mini live then.
They're doing two. Yeah, there's two sessions. So there's like one session at like 3:30, and that's going to be like with like elementary school students, like doing kind of demonstration stuff.
Okay.
And then the second one, like later, it's at 6:30, I believe, or 7 o'clock, and that's gonna be like more NMB focused. And yeah, they'll be doing a mini live. Plus, they'll be doing like cultural dances, like different countries' dances and stuff.
But no live stream, or is there one?
I don't think did they normally do one for? I don't think they did do one for the last Expo one. No. No. So,
And this is in the Shining Hat.
Shine Hat, yeah, the actual big indoor arena.
It's small. It's only 400 seats.
Yeah, and actually, I had to do a ticket for that.
I saw some member promoting how to apply for the lottery for this, right? Or is it different?
Yeah, there's 3 tiers. I think 3 or 4 tiers for this. So there's the arena, there's the there's like the front section of the stands, and then the back section of the stands. I think there might be another one like freestanding, something like that. So I'm going to this. I end up winning the front section of the stands, which was my second choice. I wanted to be arena first. For the second session, the main NMB session. Actually, I think what happened last time, why I didn't win that one, is because I didn't actually hit like submit on the application. Because there's like a pink button after like you put your choices, and there's like a red button that says like, okay, submit your application choices. I didn't click that last time. Whereas this time I made sure I did it, and so now I actually won. So.
Wait, so it will be on weekday, Thursday?
Yeah, it's on Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not holiday in Japan, right?
No.
Okay.
And like summer vacation, I think, is ending. I think like school starting for people this week. So, yeah. But still, yeah, I could only get that, and then actually the first come first serve tickets go on like tonight, so I have to do that. Plus, see if I can buy Miyu's photo book at the same time too. So because all happen at midnight. So yeah, I'm going to that, and yeah, I'm going to try to see if I can get into the other one with the first come first serve.
Wait, you won the second session, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
so I'll try to go to the first one because
you should go anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to be there. I was debating whether I should buy like the full day ticket or just the half day, like the evening ticket, because it's a little cheaper. It's like 3,000 yen. But I'm like, well, what if I don't win the night show? Then at least I can't go to the afternoon show. So I ended up buying the full day ticket anyway. Because also it's cheaper on weekday. It's like 6,000 instead of 7,500. So it's whatever. Yeah, sure. And maybe I'll see some stuff while I'm there as well. And then, yeah, I'm going because Misaki's doing it. So that's the only reason why I'm going. So it's the first time she's actually gotten Expo work since it started.
For the thing that's like least language related, it's like
there's countries. There's other countries showing the dances and stuff. So, like she was also at the thing like a week ago, 2 weeks ago at Indonesia, right?
Oh,
like they're doing like heavy rotation and koisu for fortune cookie.
Mm-hmm. They filmed something, at
it's like her Malaysia. And Sakura or something, or
Anon, I think.
Anon, okay, yeah, her and Anon did it. Yeah, I think it was at Malaysia, or I think it was Indonesia. Or I saw videos of Indonesia of them doing like koisu fortune cookie or heavy rotation. They some random wotas with pops with glow sticks.
Yeah, they visit Malaysia and Indonesia both, so probably for Emosuto, but I don't know when.
Oh really?
The rumor said it will be
it's for
Emosuto.
Oh, that one's Emosuto. Oh really?
I guess it makes sense because it'll be. I guess probably the time that comes out will be like September, October, maybe. So
yeah, because until now there is no announcement for when it will be broadcasted, right? For those two appearances.
So they filmed it for a show. Okay.
But yeah, this whole Gachi Dance thing is weird because there's a huge sponsorship by this like Sense Trust company, which is like some real estate company, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But then they made a whole Instagram and TikTok account, and they filmed the members doing the like meme dances, trying to hype it up, but it's like not really going anywhere. So you said there's like actual people from various countries doing dances, but then on the Instagram account they do like Chinese dance, but and then it's like the stupid meme dance that Honopi did.
Yeah, like I saw Kojin doing like the Egypt dance or something.
But that's just some like racist TikTok thing where they pretend to be like a sphinx or whatever.
Dance like Egyptian. Yeah. It's supposed to be multicultural.
Yeah. Well, we'll wait for your report on this.
Yeah. We'll see how this goes, yeah. Yeah, so there's that. And then on August 30th is the At Jam mini live thing at Yokohama Arena.
Yeah, I think we talked about this already, but yeah, I'm going.
You're going to this because the day before the Tishutopia thing.
Yeah.
And the other thing. I'm not going to that because fuck it. It's Senbatsu with Yayoi, I think, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of these things. It's Senbatsu minus one member because the one member is Mikana, who's going to be gone by then. So, yeah. All right, and then the 31st, it's took the Tokyo Tishutopia and with band and the Kokoten shows, which that's where they're going to announce the results of who is going to be running for captain. I think it's at Tishutopia is when they're going to be doing that. They could announce a single at that, but I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think so.
Maybe they could say like a date, like 32nd, 33rd single, 32nd single, come out in this winter or something. They could just do that. They've done that before, where it's just announcement of announcement.
It's kind of it's stupid. I hope they don't.
Yeah, they make it something exciting. Yeah, and also because they haven't announced the, they might announce like the application dates for the 50th anniversary because they already started doing Kojin for Rooms fans, and then they haven't started that for 50th anniversary yet. So that's gonna be tricky to figure out how to do that. But
yeah, and also this will be the first time for the new unit of Guto, right?
Yeah, which have people thinking it's Mako is going to be doing Mikana's part?
Really?
Who? Didn't you say like she was like practicing?
Well, I mean,
Yukatan's
with
part?
the additional of Yucatan into Utopia, it probably Mako will move from Alien to Guto, but I don't know.
Guto.
Yeah, because
Yeah, well, I guess
probably
we
Yucatan will do Alien.
I mean, we thought it was Mew, but
She's not
Mew
doing the
will
next
graduate.
Tenchi Utopia either. The normal one they're doing like in September 4th, 3rd, I
Yeah.
think. She's not on that
Okay.
cast,
Okay,
but
so it's not
Yucatan
her.
is. Yeah, that's why I think it eliminates Mew.
Oh, okay.
And like, Mako's been like kind of a more regular member now, so it seems like that. Well, did you think it was gonna be someone else, Jeff?
I mean, I had no
Besides
real,
Mew.
I had no real good idea.
You probably want like Ayapyeon maybe.
No, bone combi.
Yep. Skeleton, dancing skeleton. Too much teeth.
Well, I mean the change of from Mikana to Ayapyeon, especially on the tight area, is so big. Yeah, we will see.
Also, I'm trying to think my pin light strategy for this because like my good pin lights they can only last like one show, like 1.5 shows. So I may not use those for like the Tenchi Utopia. I might save those for Coco 10.
You bring more
pin lights.
batteries.
Bring more batteries.
Well,
Well, I only have one set for rechargeables, so I have to like
Oh.
bring the other ones.
Buy another set.
I mean, I'll probably not do that because I might just do like my NMB ones for like Mew, and then I'll have my Final Fantasy 7 ones for Wakapon, and then I'll save the good ones for the Coco 10. Yeah, that's the strategy. So we have that, and then this came out recently on September 7th. They're doing the Himeji Natsu Matsuri 2025 Shirasugi Music Festival, and the members here are all Hyogo members.
It's all the promoted Hyogo members.
yeah, members not Kenkyusei.
I mean, are there any 10th gen Hyogo members?
Chihirun and one more.
Kyoka, I think.
Yeah, Kyoka.
Probably, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, for this though, it's so it's Tenna, Risa, Shinshin, Yayoi. I didn't realize Yayoi was from Kyoto.
Yeah.
I thought she was from Osaka. Reipon, also I thought she was from Osaka. Amitan, Yoshimin, and Mew. Also, isn't like Mew from Himeji? That's like a rumor.
That's
or
the
something.
rumor, yeah.
It's your old stopping grounds. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
it's
I plan to
it's
go
actually
to this.
it's a 2-day festival, but NMB is performing on the 7th for that one.
It's like a free event.
At a park.
So, like a few years ago, they did one in Takatsuki, which is like a suburb of Osaka. It's kind of similar to this. It's like a normal like festival, and then they bring like local groups. I think it's a good idea for NMB to do more of these around Kansai.
Are you going to this, Jeff?
Yeah, I said I would. Yeah. I mean, good excuse to go to Himeji again.
Well, it's from 12 to 10, so I'm not going to be there the whole day, but
Yeah, I mean, all
You're gonna
just
go.
depending on my on like NMB's schedule.
unless you're going to camp out because you want to be in the front
No,
all day.
I'm not gonna fight the fuck boys.
You're going to go to the castle beforehand or after?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I think did I already? Not sure if I can or not. Yeah, but I may or may
You
not
should
go
go
to that.
for Mew.
And for Tenna and Risa-chan. No, actually, I've been excited the last couple of Saraba Junjos because Risa has been doing the water key. That's been the most excited I've been for water key during the whole run of that show.
Because it's not Reipon or Yayoi.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. So that, and then this also announced just recently. On September 15th is the Namba Sai Unit Collection. So this just came out of nowhere. So Namba Sai is the thing they did back in February over at Zep Namba, the little like kind of which calling this unit collection already weird because basically Namba Sai was already like units essentially, or different like kind of performances. Yeah. And so this though is also units, but other than Meru Mimi, the other units are all just unnamed A, B, C with different members. And so we have Unit A from NMB. It's like the
just in case you didn't know, this was all NMB members.
Oh, it's like from Exile Tribe or whatever, right? So yeah. So Unit A from NMB. Exile West, which is Anon, Mako, Kato, and Kurumi.
It's gonna be a dance unit.
Maybe. And then Unit B, which is Tenna, Koyorin, Sakatan, and Kotochi. Man, this is like so perfect. This is like basically, it was so close except for Sakatan. I mean, that's been perfect. Should have been someone else. Literally anyone else. I can't say that, but except Sakatan, it would have been good.
That means you have fewer things to like switch your eyes between, to split your attention.
I don't know. Basically, it kind of reminds me of like a hand, like a poker hand. Like, oh, you're just like one card off from getting like a 4 of a kind. I'm like, oh shit. That's how I feel with this. And then you have Unit C, which is Yucatan, Wakapon, Hono, Kojirin, Chihhi, Mighty.
It's kind of weird because it's
so random.
Yeah, and the unit consists of 7 members alone compared to
like
other.
Boomer plus Albara.
Yeah.
It's like I'm already not going to this anyway because it was announced too late. I already made my schedule, so I wasn't even going to go to this anyway. I'm not going. I'm going not going to protest anyway. But
are you one of the people who's pissed that Cutie Fellow is not here?
Yeah, Cutie Fellow's not here. Chew Needs isn't there. No.
Are you also offended they called it Namba Sai?
Yeah, like that Yoshi? Too, especially. That's the main reason why.
So that. I'm, as someone who didn't go to the first Namba Sai because Chihhi and Yayoi were both missing from that, I think Namba Sai doesn't belong to Chew Needs and Peach Fuzz.
It belongs to all of NMB, so it being like these limited members is what makes it more dumb.
Yeah.
Like I say, it should have been an all-member thing. Like
the previous Namba Sai. Senbatsu plus Futang and Yayoi.
And the lineup feel like a future Senbatsu, so probably they announced single here.
Actually,
and Kotochi and Tenna and Koirin.
But I mean,
kind of shaping up like a future Senbatsu. Kojirin and Chihhi.
Yeah.
And then, actually, with Futan's like track record, she probably won't do this because she's been like missing every show. She's only gone to the other Namba Sai. That's like the only show she's gone to this year, and then also the Peach Fuzz concert thing they did earlier this month.
Yeah,
this is the only concert she's actually participated in.
Yeah, but my point is, this one is finally Meru Mimi is together because Yayoi missed the last one because she had her play.
Was it the one last December?
In February.
Okay, well, they did it last December too. You had the Meru Mimi versus Watera versus Tetra thing too.
I went to that. That was I mean, that was more of a YNN thing, not a concert.
Yeah. Also, this thing is going to be held at the Cool Japan Park, Osaka. So over by the park, the little small venues by the castle. WW Hall, not the Nazi one. But yeah, I'm already not going to this, and they already started selling tickets for it.
It's kind of strange because it's priced almost like a concert, but it's announced on such short notice.
Yeah, it's like only 2-week notice. Unless it's like if the sales are shit, then maybe it might expand it more. We're going to add these extra units, Unit D and Unit E or something, so to get the DG Oji-sans to show up. This is not like a concert or event or anything, but this is some news just came out of nowhere. They're bringing back the NMB Cafe Good Spoon collaboration. But this time they dropped the Yokohama Good Spoon branch. Now it says Pizzeria 8, which is over in Shimokitazawa, over in Tokyo. And so this is going to be from September 11th until October 13th, so a little over a month from that. And so the Osaka venue still will be Namba City, same one as usual. So
So are you gonna
this time
go many times also, man?
Yeah, this time I'm less excited for it because I don't really care about these members. I mean, the last time was like the team captains, the ones that produced the menu. This time it's just 8th and 9th gen members, and I don't really care for Raypon or the Albara sisters. The menu also looks kind of mid. So let's see, we have Ayapil, she has like some salmon fry tartar sauce thing. Raypon has shrumpel, so it's trying to reach out to Jeff and all the Chinese.
Yeah, I want to try that one.
Wakapon has a
Chicken.
pizza sandwich. It's like a chicken calzone. Like what do they have like at 7-Eleven?
It's just a pizza folded over.
Yeah, half calzone. Yucatan has this
soup curry.
Crab and chicken curry. I thought it was good until I saw the crab. I'm like, oh, ew.
You can just take that part out.
Yeah. And then Sakatan has a chocolat or brownie
Gateau
cake
chocolat
thing.
Cake.
Yeah. And then Mako has a French toast with honey. And then we have some drinks here. So Mako has a Blue Sky. It's like a vodka, like the
Like a blue Hawaii.
yeah. What's this? Sakatan tiramisu latte. Ew.
Tiramisu.
I just realized I can't have tiramisu, like the dust. That gives me like a really bad like asthma attack for some reason. I'm not sure it's like an allergy or something, but it's a bad time for me. Ayapon has cream soda, so I can't go wrong with that. Yucatan has the brown soybean,
brown sugar cheese,
cheese milk tea.
Ah,
Which milk tea is always a bad time. Never get
brown
that.
sugar. Finally, Japan embraced brown sugar.
I think they've had it for a while. Wakatan has the mango lemonade squash. I think that was like Wakatan's drink last year. And Raypon has Ichigo milk, strawberry milk. Yeah, so interesting for that. And then I have the goods, the random bullshit goods everyone goes crazy over and tries to trade and buy. So this time we have the badges like usual, which may or may be holographic if you're lucky. We have these acrylic key holders, keychains, little like square keychains.
Yeah, this one is new, right?
Yeah, it's new.
There's no keychains.
Last year it was like a sticker or something, I believe. And then we have acrylic stands. This time they're a little bit different, so they don't have like the weird like background thing, or it seems less prominent maybe. Because before you usually have like the pop out background thing. This one just looks like it's more.
The usual
just a member.
acrylic stand.
Just a member, yeah. And so they're all separated by the current teams for about as long as they're going to still be around, plus 10th gen. And then we have some face towels of the members, the 6 members doing the menu. And then they also have a mug cup. Yeah. So September 11th to October 13th, so through the anniversary date at least. But not for the concerts.
Yeah.
So we'll probably go to this next time. By next time we talk about this.
Yeah,
I'm not sure I'm going to buy any more goods. Fuck those goods. I don't want to buy any more. The whole system, I get tricked into it because like they'll be like, "Oh, it's the one you want. Okay, you can sell it to me, and then I can buy another one." Like you find someone that wants it, and then it's like, "Oh, it's free." Like yeah, but also you still have to pay.
Yeah, usually you can spend 10,000 in one sitting.
One visit, yeah.
Yeah, I don't buy random. I only do it to have fun, like while I'm there. If I really want it, I will buy it from Mercari.
Yeah. Or someone else buys it and then you get it from them.
Yeah, just try the menu and the drinks and then.
Yeah, I want to go.
Try your luck.
Maybe go twice this time.
This time because like if I were to do this, like most of my favorites are all in M, so actually it's quite easy. The odds are in my favor because I like almost everyone. But with my luck, I ended up getting like Hono and Rapon over and over again. And I'm gonna be annoyed by that. I think it was last time I got like Mako like 4 times in a row.
Some of the goods look really weird, like the keychain and the towel. It's like this weird comic style font that just says "yeah," and then the font, and then the members' names are written in like Arial black.
Yep. Like a big like starburst outline and big stars and question mark and Terabang.
Like 5 minutes in Illustrator.
Yeah.
Yeah, and still they are holding spoon, just like last year's.
Yeah. Well, the pizza are at 8. I'm not sure how. I don't think they have the spoon gimmick.
And it's owned by the same company, this Alcohol Inc.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there is no alcohol menu in the.
No. Well, no, the blue sky. Who knows? The blue sky might be. I think they haven't got alcohol like on the normal like good spoon menu anyway, like the regular.
Yeah.
Place. But yeah, we'll check it out and see how it goes. Report next time. Okay. All right. Jeff had this came up recently on the 28th of August.
Yeah.
Chihhi's going to appear in this drama thing on the special FANY thing.
It's like
FANY. So what is FANY D? Is it like a website or?
It's an app for streaming some videos from Yoshimoto, I guess.
Oh, kind of like
they used
Netflix,
to have this before.
Kind of like Netflix or Hulu, something like that.
But only for Yoshimoto, I guess. And then this is like a short drama series. It's like about like crazy people working in an office. So in the trailer, there's like 4 like crazy women, and Chihhi's one of them. And then some other like Yoshimoto comedians are playing the other roles.
So Chihhi plays as a crazy woman.
Yeah.
So she's playing herself.
She's done something like that before, actually. But so it's interesting. Well, it's kind of interesting because maybe this is a sign Chihhi will stay with Yoshimoto after graduation.
Yeah, actually, I was surprised with the initial announcement that they really removed NMB from Chihhi name. So just write it as Kawakami Chihiro.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it will continue until after she graduates, and that's why. Actually, one of her plays earlier this year, it listed her name without NMB, and I thought that was like a graduation flag. But then it turns out like some of the other actors are also from idol groups, and they also didn't have their group written. But yeah, we'll see. But I'm happy because even though it's like a minor thing from this streaming app, Chihhi wants to do acting also in like dramas and movies. So she's had a few random appearances in the past, but this will be an actual like mini series, I guess.
Will she appear in Idol Shikaku?
Oh, okay. Well, that too.
So, do we need to subscribe monthly for this app, or is it free?
I don't know. I haven't downloaded it yet.
I feel like they had something like this before, like the Hawaiian TV, or one of those other like Yoshimoto. I think it was what episode 1 used to be on, and it was I think a kind of like a subscription thing. Oh yeah. Okay. Should we do the event reports first before we do the camp?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we have some shows we went to this past month. So first up, we had the Dreams Come True special concert at the old Expo Park, which Jeff went to that.
Yeah. So this was a 2-day music festival hosted by the popular group Dreams Come True. So they invited various guests, and then NMB was on the first day, and then the 2 days were kind of themed. Like the first one was like dance together, and then the second one was sing together. So then in the first day they had NMB, also Atarashi Gakko, So then obviously that fits the dance theme. And then another one was like a boy group. So then NMB was the first one. They came on at like 4 p.m. So it's like it's a music festival format. So there's a huge open stage. It's outdoors. And then there are certain sections, but it's like first come, first serve, standing within each section. And then there's also a separate like food area. So they made it a whole like music festival, summer festival thing. It was a huge number of people, like over 100,000 total actually. And even though NMB was first at like 3 or 4 p.m. and then Dreams Come True wouldn't come on until like 8 p.m. But then it was still pretty full at the beginning, I don't know, at least 50% full. So to the members, they were saying afterwards, like it was like a great experience for them to perform in front of that many people, because NMB will never have a crowd that big. But they did a number of songs, especially a few dance-heavy songs, including Come On Negix. But then they also did Koisuru Fortune Cookie, because actually this was basically the same set list as the Expo concert in April, because it's like aimed towards normies who like don't know NMB. And so they put Koisuru Fortune Cookie, because everyone knows that, because it was super popular back in the day. And then in this one, since it was like the theme was to dance together, a lot of the people in the crowd danced to like Koisuru Fortune Cookie. So that was nice. And then they also covered one Dream Come True song called Nando Demo. So actually, even though Dreams Come True is like a rock pop band, only a vocalist and a bassist, but they have a support band and they actually have backup dancers. So their songs actually have a whole choreography. So NMB did that choreography. And then the fans copied the dance moves. So they were really into it. So I think NMB did really well as a guest to hype up the crowd.
Yeah, and then even NMB released the dance practice video on the YouTube for the demo.
Mm-hmm. And then so it was super, super hot because it's early August, and then the sun was still shining really bright at like 4 p.m. And I remember on a radio show or something, Makochi said like the soles on their shoes started to peel off because it was the stage was so hot, because they were staring right into the sun. So then like their shoes are like, the soles on their shoes are like flapping around and they're trying to dance. And then I didn't see it myself, but I heard that Kojin like was really struggling, and she looked like in pain during the performance, and then right as it ended, she ran off and then like collapsed on the side of the stage. I didn't see it, but I heard some fans say that. So
they had the modified uniforms for this too, right? Like they took off the jackets.
It was
is this or a different event?
No, it was just the.
Oh, that was TIF. Never mind.
Yeah, TIFF they did the Chu Stripe without the jacket, but this one they just did the white Sayaka grad outfits. So yeah, it's the first time they're performing in the Expo 7D Park since Sayaka grad. So that was kind of cool. Yeah. But yeah, NMB fans were only like several dozen NMB fans here and there.
Still causing ruckus with the usual folks, with the normies, like...
Yeah, there was one... Yeah, there was a few, like... We found some normie tweets saying, like, the fuckboys who rushed to the front, like, did their thing and pushed by people, not leaving a good impression for NMB fans.
So did you stay until the night or leaving after that?
Yeah, I stayed. I didn't stay in the concert, in the crowd. I left for some of the group, like the boy group, because I wasn't interested. I went to the food area and took a break. But came back for Dreams Come True. And then the members, I didn't see the members, but they were on the side. And then a lot of NMB fans were actually on one of the like side front sections and saw the members like watching the Dreams Come True concert. And they were like really excited because they sang Osaka Lover, which is, you know, just a really famous song. And then they watched the fireworks afterwards. But actually, overall, like during NMB's performance, you know, not only the Dreams Come True song, but also some other songs. Like some fans were like trying to copy some of the moves or like clap and wave. So they were polite and like supporting NMB.
Yeah, okay. And then he also went to the other biggest venue to go to this, well, not Kyocera, but the Panasonic Stadium. You kind of touched on that already with the soccer.
Yeah. So this was yesterday. So Ganba Osaka, one of the soccer teams in Osaka. And when they announced this, it was like right before the tickets for the match went on sale. So they were going to perform pregame and at halftime. So obviously you need to buy a ticket to the match to see this. So I tried to join the Ganba fan club, but it turns out you can't join. After you join, you have to wait until the card is mailed to you, until you can like use the ID number on there and then apply. So I was like, oh fuck, I paid for the fan club for nothing. So I had asked a friend who I know from Scandal actually, and then he's a big Ganba fan. So I asked him to buy me a ticket in like one of the front-ish sections. And by then it was mostly full already, but I managed to get one in like the middle of the lower section, kind of close to the center, but not exactly.
Was this the guy we met after the Zepp concert?
No, a different guy, but
okay.
He's also a mutual friend.
Okay.
Anyway, so then for this, it was Senbatsu basically, minus Mikana, and then minus Makochi, because so Makochi has worked with Suraso, right, which is the huge rival of Ganba.
Yeah, but then yesterday she didn't go to Cerezo match, but go to Sakurazaka concert.
Yeah, wrong Sakura. So I thought, so when this was announced, did we talk about this when this was announced? Makochi.
Because there was a little controversy with everyone, all the members, but Mako, and Mako has save face and go to. She has some other special event at Cerezo. Yeah,
Cerezo had a match at home. The same day actually. So she should have gone there, and if she did, she could have like subtweeted something about Ganba, and all the Cerezo fans would have loved her for it. But instead she went to Sakurazaka. So losing points even from NMB fans. Anyway.
And Koyorin catching strays from that.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, so on the days, so they also announced that Kojirin, Keito, and Reipon would do a little talk event at the like stage outside the stadium before the game. So anyone can go see this even without a ticket. Mm-hmm. And I got there about 1 hour before the talk event, and there were already like a few dozen people lined up, including obviously NMB fans, because like everyone who's a Ganba fan wears a jersey, and the people without jerseys are like clearly NMB fans.
So did you wear jersey or not?
No, I didn't buy one. I bought a towel.
But you're in the fan club. You should buy one.
I'm a fake fan.
Also, wasn't Yucatan, she tweeted like that morning, like, oh, don't wear pink.
Yeah, a lot of the members warned, like, don't bring pink goods. Don't use pen lights. So it ended up people during the performance still used pen lights, but people around him like start getting into fights or whatever. But anyway, the talk event happened. By the time the talk event started, about like 100 or more people had gathered, so it was pretty good. Like I don't follow soccer. I don't follow Kojurin, but I've heard she's been quite well received by the Ganba fans. Like including my friend, I said like he started like following Kojurin just after she started appearing on the Ganba TV show. So then the talk show was good too. Even the MC, so NMB is pretty good at talk and MC and stuff because they practice it all the time in the theater shows. And the MC person for Ganba was like, "Wow, you guys are really good and like answering all the questions in the way that makes us happy." So I heard, people around like saying, "Oh, they're really cute. They're like, they really know what they're talking about." And then the match, so the pregame performance was 1 hour before kickoff. So in the pregame one, there weren't that many people in the stadium yet. And they did 2 songs, "Oh My God" and "Eureka." Of course, so there are a good number of NMB fans in there. I would say like a few dozen. And everyone knew like to sit on the right side, near the entrance to the ground, because they performed facing that side. And the biggest thing I know, so after the match, by the number of like Kameko picks, you could tell there were a pretty good number of NMB fans there. Unlike the Kyocera Dome performance a few weeks ago, because that was already sold out by the time NMB was announced. And basically only people who like happened to go already or scalped tickets could be there and like do Kameko stuff. But then this time I noticed that there was tons of Kameko picks, and then there's a way more engagement from the Ganba fans and people in general. Like I see Kameko tweets getting like dozens or hundreds of likes. So I think overall this was like pretty well received by the Ganba fans. Even though from what my friend says, the ultras, like the people who sit behind the goal, like they don't care about this idol crap, and they would have they probably like wanted to kill anyone who brought pink.
Well, actually, NMB brought luck to Ganba Osaka yesterday.
Yeah. So the good thing, the other good thing was that, so Ganba was on a long losing streak.
Yeah, Ganba was on a 4-match losing streak before this.
And then, they finally won. Even though they went down 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0 and then...
But then they came back to score 3 goals in a row. So then, NMB was the goddess of victory. So that made people happy as well. And the halftime performance was also only just one song, Nagiichi. It was kind of weird. I thought they might do Choose Strike because it's the new single. Or maybe Ganbaru Noi. Because during the talk show, Kojurin joked that, the title has Ganba in it. Akimoto must have known about my Ganba work and wrote it for me. But it was fun. And then first time going to a soccer match. It's a little better than watching on TV, but it still feels strange to me. It's so short compared to baseball.
Wait, what's short?
It's
long.
Yeah. Oh,
it's only 2
baseball
hours.
Baseball's even longer.
Baseball is 3 hours.
Baseball is split by innings, right? But then it went before 45 minutes for its inning. But football, soccer, you have to wait 45 minutes for its half.
Yeah, but then that gives you no time to go get food or I got one thing before kickoff, and then I waited for kickoff to start, and then I ate it, and then waited for halftime, then watched the performance, then went to get another thing. And then by the time I got back to my seat, it was like the 60th minute, and I ate it, and I was like, wait, there's only 10 minutes left. In baseball, I go buy things like 3 times, drink some beer. But then in soccer,
you'll miss nothing.
You have no time.
You also miss nothing in soccer too, but...
Well, in soccer you have 15-minute breaks on after first half, so
yeah,
people usually use that time to buy some.
That's when everyone goes. The lines are so long. Yeah, it was fun. I'll go someday again, maybe.
So, are you gonna watch Cerezo next to support Mako, or?
Well, so last year there was a blood donation event at Cerezo. I would have gone to that, but I had like other plans already. So that would have been awkward, but no, I don't know. I can say I'm gone.
So then next I'll talk about the NeoSpark Live that was held on August 8th over at the Meta Valley Live house thing. It's like it's like in the Namba City, like the same complex where Good Spoon is, but like on the far side. So it's a little tiny live house, which I think only has like capacity for like 600 or 500 or something. They managed to sell like over 500 tickets for this. Like it sold out. And so this is with Peach Fuzz and Cutie Fellow, so the Tenfjin band and Knifejin band. And so I actually had a pretty good ticket. I was number 38, so I was able to go in pretty early, and I was like close to the front. I was just hanging out with the other Nishiyuma fans, and we were all like in the same spot where she's going to be performing right in front of us. So that was pretty fun, and it's a live house. This live house, they sell alcohol. Like I saw like beer, but then later I saw a picture of some Smirnoff Ice. I wish I got that, but it was fun, and I mean it was a pretty short live actually, so it wasn't like a full-on concert. It was actually cheaper than usual anyway. I think it was only like 4,000 yen for the tickets. They actually had Peach Fuzz come out first. They kind of opened up for it, and they did like 6 songs, I believe. Yeah, 6 songs. So they did Station Lap Time, and then the Yuzu song, Natsu Iro. Which I believe those are 2 songs they did them back at the original Namba Sai. So basically they repeated their last set list. And then they did this one song called M by Princess. And then there's another song called Secret Base Kimi ga Kureta Mono by Zone. And then this other song, a FANY D song, something. And then they did Maishika Mukane, the AKB Oshima Yuko's graduation single song. So that was it was pretty fun. It was kind of short though, and it was like kind of low key because they seem like they're less hyped than the Knifejin band. So by the time Knifejin came out, then everyone got really hyped because I think it just had more popular. Most people probably like 80% like people, 90% people were all wearing like a Cutie Fellow shirts, like the black skull metal shirt versus the Peach Fuzz shirt.
I mean, they have more members and 9th Gen is more popular.
Yeah. But Kurumi.
Stand talent.
Right.
Kurumi only popular in foreign.
I mean, you were there for Kurumi, right?
Maybe, yeah. I was wearing a Cutie Fellow. Also, I pre-ordered the shirt, and then later, like that morning, they said, like, oh, you should guys bring a towel to this concert, because it's going to be one of those kind of concerts where you wave the towel. I didn't pre-order a towel, but I managed to buy one at the shop, because they're still selling some of the goods at the shop, like the NMB shop, that day, so I managed to get one of the last ones. So, that was good, and then, I went and watched, then Cutie Fellow came out, and they did Heavy Rotation, and then the, Chohyo no Aozora, the Sad Heart Team End song, which is a big like rock song. Chohatsu Aozora. And then we had Kimagure Romantic Ikimono Gutari So everyone got hyped for that because that was like a classic, anime song.
Normie song.
Normie song, yeah. Then we had Himawari no Yokosoku. Who's that by? Some other group. Then Natsu Matsuri, which is Jitter and Jin, some band. And then we had Mimishkite, the Golden Bomber song, which everyone got really hyped for that. That was kind of like a curveball song. And then they finished up with Give Me Five, which was heavy rotation, Give Me Five, what they originally did at the Namba Sai. So yeah, it's cool. And also they had a whole fun thing. Like it's just a TikTok of it. You can see all the members like introducing each other one by one. You need a typical band introduction where like they're like, hey, Yoshimin on bass, Misora on drums. Like, they did a little chant. So that's pretty hyped. They got everyone excited for that. Tenno is just hilarious because she's on the
Nishiyuma on bass. You should know.
Nishiyama, yeah, guitar, same thing. Yeah, whatever. Tenno is hilarious because she's on the castanets, but basically it looks like she wasn't even playing them at all. She was basically like a hype girl, just kind of hyping the crowd up the whole time. So it was just really funny watching her. But yeah, it was a fun, nice short little concert. It's different from your typical, idol concert. I was expecting that. The members even told people, hey, don't bring pen lights. It's not that kind of concert. Like even Misora told people like don't do the mixes or calls because it's gonna mess with like her rhythm because she's like not like a professional drummer, so she'll mess up. Still, people still did mixes during like your obvious NMB songs though. They managed. It was fun. I was hoping they were gonna like have an announcement they'll do another performance at another live show because it was quite popular. Everyone liked it. It was a very fun thing. They should be doing this next Namba Sai, but they're robbed.
On some radio show after, I think maybe it was Kurumi, but she said because it wasn't streamed, they were like super relaxed. So it wasn't streamed because of the copyright of the songs they covered. But she was saying like, they were doing things they would normally never do, like just drinking water during the MCs or like.
Yeah. Futon was like literally drinking in the middle of a conversation, and then they all called her out during it. And like, Futon, my pace, of course. So yeah, and I think they even had like said it's a story or whatever, like don't share this outside of this or something like that. So.
Well, if they have it again at like a better venue, better timing, I might check it out.
Yeah, it's pretty good, pretty fun. Okay, so that was all the little events we had this past month. So next we'll talk about the Wine Camp, which just happened earlier today. So it's called Camp Master Camp, with Mikana as like the camp master, but not necessarily the main MC. Instead, actually, Misora and Raypon were actually like the main like MCs for this. And yeah, I think it was typical camp. They did a lot of the same beats they usually do, but I thought it was enjoyable for what I saw. I missed basically everything after the water fight, essentially.
Actually, I think you would have enjoyed the next one after that.
The DJ thing. I saw the part where it's like Wakapon and Kato sneaking in with Chicapoyo. Yeah. That's the only thing I saw in the giant talking room, but I missed after that though.
The DJ thing was like a rap battle.
Man,
it used the air horn sound effect you love.
It was really bad. maybe the worst segment for the day.
That's why it's funny though.
I mean, you have the barbecue, so it can't really be worse than that. That's always like the worst one.
It was really more boring than barbecue.
Because barbecue's boring, and then they do the Mune-kyun self, which is always.
The girls are really bad at, I don't know, praising someone, but in a rapping style.
Yeah, why they're praising? It should be dissing each other. That's what rap's all about.
Like most of the lines didn't rhyme at all.
Yeah,
I think the best one is Abe Yamamoto one.
Because they use the same word over and over. And Japanese rap doesn't really rhyme. It's really difficult.
I mean, every word in Japanese rhymes, so it's kind of hard as well. Yeah. So let's see. The whole thing, like the opening with like Mikana. So at first I thought she was. I saw it later. Like she's like was supposed to be the music station guy, but then later she turned into BKB.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
MCM.
CMC.
CMC.
Yeah, so there are a lot of random like gimmicks and themes that tied it together. That made it a little extra like funny compared to usual camp.
Her talking to the M members, especially like Yoshimin and like Koyorin or whatever. Like she's like, "Oh, did you get your hair cut recently?" She kept asking to everyone. And but kind of the way she was talking, it sounded like it's the first time she ever talked to them like this. Like actually just talked to him normally. So it seemed really forced. And then the break segments are actually good this time because we had the Kotochi healing room. That was actually fun this time.
Nah, not really. I mean, for one and twice it's good, but later on the cam song was really annoying. Like I mean,
I think that's the point too.
See, even didn't really sing it well.
I think that's also the point too.
That's the point.
And then like every time like a new member joins into the camp and they hear the song, they're looking at her like weird, like what the hell did I walk into?
I mean, she's the new Miki, but on meth, basically.
Yeah.
New Mickey but Keter.
Yeah, you had the cooking segment, which the highlight from that was well, I'm not sure. I'm mixed on this actually now, but the Sayuki team, they had to make tacos, and they had like old El Paso branded like tortillas and the hot sauce and stuff, and they put like garlic and mayonnaise in the lettuce or in the tacos. It was weird. It's like they never had, because no one knows what tacos are, what they taste like. They only know it's like spicy and has meat.
But all the members said it was good.
Yeah. Now I gotta tell them you need to go try Taco Bell. Try some real tacos.
We're baby burrito brothers.
Well, that's different, but okay. And then we had the relay. You know, it's typical. So you had the Team M versus the Junkin teams. They're all split up. And you had some like fun little goofs in between that. So you had like Media like skipping halfway through. She's like the new Mikana, so kind of like half-ass in it. And then
I mean, it was kind of funny when Miria trying to do her gimmick, but then the camera didn't focus on her. Like,
no.
What was she doing?
Yeah. And then Mikana, she was the anchor for the M team, and so they ended up flopping because she did her typical thing where she's running in her platform Air Jordans, and so she's really slow. And also because they had quite a lead because of Miria screwing up, but Mako was the anchor for the other team, so of course, you know, so she actually tried goofing it, kind of like hanging on, like they tried like pulling each other, holding each other, and then Mako's like, okay, I'm going to leave, peace, and then she ran, sprinted ahead. Yeah. And then they had the Mika game, which is a play on the Ika game, which is the Squid Game in Japan. Mm-hmm. And so they brought back like the Kani game music, the crab game music from the old Squid Game. And then they played Red Light, Green Light with Mikana dressed up as the doll. And yeah, Yui and Ayapon were the MCs for this, and so were dressed up as the guards, but no masks.
That's why it was the best part.
No, the best part was in the actual guards, which were wearing the mask, and then they ended up being surprised. It was Wakapon and Kato.
But no Anon.
No Anon, so it's like, oh, the D3s are all here. Like, what about Anon?
Anon didn't want to come.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know even what is Anon thinking.
She doesn't want to go to Nara or Wakayama or where the fuck the camp is usually held at.
She hates being outdoors.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is the last Mikana.
They even had the D3 segment.
Show.
They kept on.
Yeah, I mean, they even spot reserved for the D3 segment with the as a D3 room.
Mikana kept on asking where's Anon.
Yeah, I thought that Anon will be in the D3 room when there's 3 upon the door, but nope. Yeah, she's really not there. No. Even until the end, I still hope that YNN will throw some plot twist that Anon will really appear, but yeah, she's really not going there.
Nope.
Yeah.
D3 bonds are a lie.
Yep. They've been dead since 2019 when Amimaru left.
Yeah, I will not be surprised that it will be made on Matome or Spirit for discussion.
Yeah, and then they did the water fight this time, which was always fun.
Yeah, it was more balanced this time.
No more Makochi camping.
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't get like the scooper or whatever, which you're forced to camp with that. Honopi tried doing that, but yeah,
the
they
sword
got
was
eliminated.
actually good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, then there's a long break, so I missed that.
And then the surprise connection with Ami's solo camp stream. I won't spoil it, but I mean, you can guess what happened.
Yeah, she was doing her own stream the whole time.
But she actually appeared. Again, just like last
Chihhi.
Yeah.
They need to stop doing that. It's not fair to the members who actually won. Or to the ones who couldn't go. Same even like with Kato and Wakapon showing up as well. I guess there's a good reason because of D3, but Ami doing this whole thing, it's losing. It's not funny anymore.
I was watching both at the same time.
Alright, so then DJ Corner, you guys talked about that already. And typical barbecue fireworks show. Overall, I think it was okay. Yeah, I think the breaks were better this time. I think, yeah. I'm biased because I like the healing room, but I think the breaks in between sections, they were not as long as they usually are, so I think they've gotten better about that.
Yeah, it didn't get delayed too much. And the drone technology was pretty good, pretty cool. The drone shots during the D3 segment.
No. I guess on the other hand, that's also where Miyu announced her photo book at the beginning, we talked before, so. Yeah, I think it was a good cast. I think we had M, which they're all pretty funny and amusing. All right, so I think that'll do it for all the stuff we'll talk about this episode. So yeah, next week, Jeff and I will be going to Tokyo. I've been seeing the Tenshutopia stuff. We'll see how that turns out and how who will be the next captains and running. So that'll be a big thing to talk about next time. I'm just checking for comments from the last videos. There's a couple. There's one that says, as a young Kyunkyu, I yearned for the mines. Some random person wrote that. We talked about the feeder mines. But yeah, if you have a comment or a question for the show, you can post it in the comment section on YouTube, or you can email us at nmbtakoyaki.party@gmail.com. You can also subscribe to the YouTube channel, or subscribe to the podcast on the platform of your choice. And you can share the podcast with your friends and any people who might be interested in NMB, learning more about the group from a group of fans. And yeah, so we'll see you again next time. So have a good one. Have a good night. Peace.
キャンプだほいキャンプだほいほいほいキャンプだほいキャンプだほいキャンプだほいほいほい初めて見る山初めて見る川初めて泳ぐ海今日から友達明日も友達ずっと友達さはいキャンプだほいキャンプだほいキャンプだほいほいほいキャンプだほいキャンプだほいキャンプだほいほいほい